And it's been a while. Wonder how many people get that reference. Hello, welcome to weekly update number 41. Weekly update, yeah, it's been a while. Let's get into it. So, like I've said, it's been a while, and there's a few reasons why. I have been really into editing lately on my novel, and it has partly been the reason why my reading has almost gone down to zero. I'm still slowly reading. I've only read a few chapters here and there, so this update's not going to be too long, especially in the reading aspect, but I do have some writing updates, and we'll be getting into it. But I've also, for 3 weeks, I had a training session at work that happened to be the day that I always record these videos, and that day was basically just like mostly taken away, and I did not have much to update on anyway, because I think last time I mentioned that I've gone back to the prologue and started editing it again, and I just kept going through it there. But let's just go ahead and jump into it. I'm still reading Wind and Truth. I read a few chapters. I'm on like chapter 43 or something like that. But some chapters were also interlude chapters, so I've actually read more than that. But I'm also still reading Discovery. I only read one more chapter of that, but it's still great. I can't wait to dive more into that and finish it. Hopefully I will get into reading it more soon and be able to tell you more about that. But that's all I have for reading. I still plan to read To Ride Hell's Chasm next, but we'll see when I get to it, because reading has been way down here. I do hope it goes up some, but let's get into writing. I've been editing still, and I edited chapters 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I just finished editing chapter 5, and now I'm going to be doing a read through to make sure I didn't over edit it, basically. And I'm really enjoying the process. I'm having a lot of fun editing. I think these chapters are coming out exponentially better than they were. My word counts have gone up by like 1,000 words in some of the chapters, and not quite 1,000 words in some of the others. So some of them needed a little more than others, but let's just go ahead and jump into the line of the week. They moved through a clearing in the trees. Dark clouds were rolling in, deepening the shadows beneath the towering stones in the sky. A crag jutted out from the canyon face, a sharp ledge over the river far below. The stones lining the canyon were pale, like those above the clouds. Aluxian's Peak was said to be where Aluxian fell to Zakaria. The pale canyons looming ahead, a scar that was carved into the soil during the battle of the two gods. And that's it. That is my line of the week. Like I said, I've really been enjoying this editing process. I've been doing it until I'm like too tired to read. My reading time has always been before I go to bed, and I've been editing, like I just said, until I'm too tired to read. So a lot of my reading time has gone out the window, but I've been really enjoying this edit. And yeah, that's basically what I've been going through. For things I've watched, I watched through all True Detective. I've never watched it before, and it was quite awesome, but it was like a few weeks ago now, so I don't have like complete thoughts on how to really tell you how I felt, but it was super well done. The writing was great and everything, but I'm one of the last people to watch that show, so True Detective's great. I also watched Squid Game Season 2. I just finished that yesterday. Or was that today? No, it was yesterday. I finished it yesterday, and it was pretty interesting, actually. I am very interested to see where the next season is going, because it kind of left you on a big little cliffhanger there. That's about it. Video game wise, I have not been playing much. I think I've gotten into Cyberpunk like a couple times the whole time I've been gone, but that is really it. Let me know how you have been doing these weeks. It's cool to get back in here and let you know how I'm doing. Like I said, my reading's been way down, hardly done any of it, but editing I've been doing hours and hours almost every day. I've also have another kind of commitment type thing that has been thrown into my schedule that I usually didn't have before. I think I've talked about it a little bit here, but it's also another day that's been gone that I'm still getting my schedule back with. But I think hopefully from now on, I should be back into the weekly update schedule. But like I said, I hope you enjoyed the video. Like it if you did. Subscribe if you want to see more. Hope to see you around here again. Let me know in the comments what you're reading, what you're writing, all that type of stuff. Love to hear it. With that said, I'll see you in the next one.